pulled me over and you're claiming that I'm on cocaine.
Nope.
So you're searching my car because you think that I'm on cocaine.
Not true at all.
So then why are you searching my car?
No.
Is anyone searching your car right now?
No, why are you calling a canine unit to
Because
search my
I'll tell
car?
you- I'll-
No. Why would you not give me a simple DUI test as opposed to getting a dog and searching my car? If your only problem that you have noted is that I am on drugs.
When the canine officer gets here, we'll go
No,
first.
on drugs, but you won't give me a DUI test. You're just gonna search my car for no reason. King on drugs, do your thing. I did this before. They thought I was on cocaine.
You think I'm on drugs, but you won't give me a DUI test. In Wall Township, New Jersey, a routine traffic stop quickly escalates into a civil rights showdown. The man filming is Kevin Orender, and the officer involved is Patrolman McEventyr, badge number 497. As tension rises, Kevin questions the officer's authority, forcing him into silence with one brutal truth. If the real concern is drug use, why refuse a DUI test and call a canine unit instead? Was this lawful procedure or a blatant abuse of power? This case is a clear example of how citizens, when they understand their rights, can challenge authority with reason, not rage. You're watching Mr. Right Refusal. Credit to Kevin Orender. Subscribe and support his channel for more eye-opening encounters.
Why is my car being searched, please?
Okay, so you're not making a phone call. You're just calling. All right, that's fine. Listen, the reason why.
No, I actually was gonna make a phone call, but then when you just decided like to do that and search me like that,
Because
I just want to know.
Yeah, I didn't
I just want to
search
know.
I didn't search you. I patted you down for weapons because you put your hands in your pockets without me
That's
telling
great.
you to.
So, but I got pulled over for a simple infraction of not moving over into the lane while going really fast, and now you pulled me over and you're claiming that I'm on cocaine.
Nope.
So you're searching my car because you think that I'm on cocaine.
Not true at all.
So then why are you searching my car?
No.
Is anyone searching your car right now?
No, why are you calling a canine unit to
Because
search my
I'll tell you-
car?
He explained it to you,
explain
didn't
No,
to
he
you.
didn't. I'm explaining it again. Explain
I'll
it to
explain
the
again,
camera.
Absolutely. Because I observed, your pupils constricted.
Okay, so then why don't you give me a simple DUI
Do you want
test?
to explain it, or you want to keep cutting them off?
I
No.
got Chris. I got.
No.
No, I'll explain it.
Can I have your name and badge number, both of you, please?
Patrolman Chris Rowe, badge 204.
Patrolman Kevin Orender, badge 197.
Okay.
I'll explain it again. Totally fine. So I observed, you told me you were arrested for drugs a year and a half ago.
That has nothing to do with anything. The charge was dropped. That should not be any
Hold
part
on,
of your
excuse
saying.
me.
That's
Hold on.
unbelievable.
You're asking questions. I'm answering.
Yeah, but
them.
that's already irrelevant. So.
Kevin Orender is pulled over for a minor traffic violation, failing to move over for a patrol vehicle. But Officer Patrolman McEventyr, badge 497, escalates the situation by performing a weapons pat-down without clear threat or consent. Kevin questions the legality, yet McEventyr avoids a direct answer and suggests drug use based on constricted pupils, then calls for a canine search. This raises major Fourth Amendment concerns, which protect citizens against unreasonable searches and seizures. The officer references a prior arrest, a charge that was dropped as justification, a tactic courts often reject as irrelevant. Kevin asserts his rights, demanding transparency. The officer's failure to articulate reasonable suspicion highlights a potential case of police overreach under color of authority.
Not to this case.
Yes, it is. But
Your pupils are constricted. Your eyes are glassy, and there was white substance in your nose.
so you're accusing me of being on cocaine then?
Nope,
So then
never
you give
said
me.
that.
So then why don't
You
you give me a
said that.
DUI test?
No.
So then, if you're saying there's white stuff on my nose,
Yes.
so what else would that possibly mean?
I don't know. You tell me.
See, like you're accusing me of being on cocaine. That's what
No,
that
I'm
is.
not, because that word never came out of my mouth.
Okay, well that's
Brought it
good.
up.
So you're literally just
No.
saying white stuff as not being really saying it. So you're just like skewing the words to.
No.
So honestly, I want to
now-
know why you have the right to search my car. I would like to know why.
No, I don't have a right to search your car. That have reasonable suspicion. So I asked for consent. I explained you your rights. You denied consent. So I have other means of conducting an exterior search, which is getting a canine officer down here to conduct an exterior search. He'll explain further.
Because what possibly right do you have to suspect that there's something in my car?
I already told you.
You told me that because I got arrested and the charge got dropped, you know nothing about the case for marijuana close to 2 years ago. And because you say my pupils are big,
Nope.
you might.
Restricted.
restricted? Was that small?
Unrestricted.
Small?
Yes, sir.
My pupils are smaller,
Yes, sir.
and I have crust, like booger crust on my nose. So that's reason for you to get dogs and sniff around my car and try to find the nothing that's in there. That's the reasoning.
That's why I'm calling it K9.
And you think that is reasonable?
That is reasonable in this case, yes, sir.
So you think that I'm on drugs. So instead of giving me a
Officer Patrolman McEventyr badged for 197 attempts to justify an escalating search by citing vague visual cues, white substance on the nose, and constricted pupils without offering actual proof of drug possession or use. Kevin Orender challenges this logic, demanding a DUI test instead of a K9 search. McEventyr's response? Refreshing a dismissed marijuana charge from 2 years ago. A fact irrelevant to this stop. Under the Fourth Amendment, suspicion must be specific, articulable, and tied to the present moment. Using stale dismissed charges violates constitutional standards and reflects police misconduct, especially when consent was denied. Kevin is legally right to question the officer's authority. Without observable evidence or odor, this search borders on pretextual abuse of power.
test, like the DUI test, you're gonna search for something in my car. So if you think the problem is me being on something, why is that not your method of giving me like a DUI test? Why is your method to search my car?
I'm just getting it.
No, you answer that. You think I'm on drugs, right? That's what you're
You
saying.
don't have to explain anything. To
No, I don't. You don't have to. You're right. But is that not a valid question? If you think I'm on drugs, the problem would be me.
listen, when the
Why would you not give me a simple DUI test as opposed to getting a dog and searching my car? If your only problem that you have noted is that
when
I am on drugs.
When the canine officer gets here, we'll go further.
No, why not now? Because you can't answer that, because you know that's complete nonsense. You know that doesn't make sense. You think I'm on drugs, but you're not giving me a DUI test. You're giving a dog to search around my car. My car's not. You don't think my car's on drugs? You don't smell anything in my car. You don't see anything in my car. There's nothing in my car. You literally think I'm on drugs and you're not giving me a DUI test. That's not doing your job correctly, correct? You think I'm on drugs, but you won't give me a DUI test. You're just getting a dog to sniff around my car. Right? Does that make any sense?
Listen, I'm the basketball, so
I don't
but
know
what he told
So you don't know the law then? You don't know the law?
I don't know what he told you or what happened, what's going on, why he stopped you.
You
whatever's
seem
going
to
on.
be very aggressive before. Now you're like kind of mellowing out. Like, yeah, I see his point. That doesn't make any sense. You think I'm on drugs, but you won't give me a DUI test. You're just gonna search my car for no reason. King on drugs, do your thing. I did this before. They thought I was on cocaine. Do the little eye test. I'm not on drugs. If that's what you need to do, do that. In fact, I have to sit here.
Kevin Orender logically dismantles the inconsistency in Officer Patrolman McEventyr's badge 497 actions. If the suspicion is drug impairment, the correct and lawful step is a DUI field sobriety test, not a canine search of the vehicle. Kevin presses this point repeatedly, exposing a contradiction. No odor, no paraphernalia, no admission, yet still a vehicle search. The officer's refusal to perform the DUI test while insisting on a dog search reflects improper police conduct and suggests a pretextual fishing expedition. Under the Fourth Amendment, any search must be reasonable and directly tied to the observed behavior, not speculation. When a citizen clearly denies consent, escalating to a canine sniff without cause enters dangerous legal ground.
And wait for all this is just insane.
How we doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Just gonna explain one thing and then I'll be out of your hair.
Okay.
Did you ask for consent?
I did.
So it's your right. You could deny consent. That's fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run my dog around the outside of your car.
Okay. Can I ask you a question before?
Sure.
If I got pulled over and his only concern is that he thinks that my pupils are smaller and I might be on drugs, why would I not get a DUI test?
That's a question for him.
I asked him and he hasn't answered me. He said I would wait for the K9 unit to get here to answer that question. So I'm going to ask him now. Why would I not get a DUI test? Why would you search my car?
Can I explain?
No, because this is a very serious question. This makes no sense whatsoever.
And that'll get addressed after
No.
what I do.
Okay.
Gets addressed.
One
all
thing
right?
at a time, sir.
So I'm gonna run
That
my
was
dog.
my
I'm gonna
one
run
thing.
my dog around the outside of your car.
No, but that's not before you do that. I don't care. You could do that. Do that.
Okay, so just let me do my thing and then I'll be out
Okay,
of your hair.
yes, but I want to know why that's the process right now.
He'll explain it to
No,
you at the end.
it's not being. It needs to be explained before the thing happens to
In all
me.
due respect, sir, you're not calling the shots here.
That's fine. But what I am able to do is sit here and ask you a simple question that none of you are able to comply with, even a little bit of logic. You think that I'm on drugs. That is your only concern, is that you think I'm on drugs. Why would you not just give me a DUI test, the test that you guys have,
Okay.
to test if somebody's on drugs, rather...
We can do that after.
No.
Let's
You
do
don't have to
that
do it right now.
Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't that be your go-to thing? That's my
Because it's my
problem.
call.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't care if
I
you're
wanted. This is going to happen first.
That's great,
and then
but you...
we'll do the DUI test.
Okay,
after.
so please, but you are,
finish?
So let
please,
him explain what he has to do.
please, that makes no sense. You know it makes no
Now, wanna
sense.
hear what I have to
Please,
say, or can I finish?
go
Have I
for it.
mistreated you at all?
No, you haven't. I'm not.
So I'm
I'm.
just trying to explain everything to you.
I never
just
said you
so I'm
mistreated
covered.
me.
All right, so I'm going to run my dog around the outside of your car. All right, you're going to be present for the whole entire thing. You're not going to hear me ask her to do anything other than her first command, which is to find the odor of drugs. If she detects any odor of illegal narcotic coming out of that car, she scratches. That's how she indicates to me. If she doesn't scratch, then you have nothing to worry about. Okay?
I mean,
So,
okay.
I'm just letting you know how things work. Now, if she hops into your window on her own, that's not going to be me doing it. That's going to be all on her own. So that has nothing to do with me. All right. To your knowledge, have you ever been arrested for drugs?
We went over this. I
haven't been here for
yeah,
that,
I know.
so that's why I'm asking.
Yes, and then he's also, by the way, he's using that as a reason to do this. That I got arrested for marijuana close to 2 years ago, and the charge got dropped.
Okay.
And he's using that as reasoning on this stop to search,
That's
which is
what we do, sir.
no, that's not legal. But okay.
Well, if someone broke into a house and you have a history of breaking into someone's house and you're around it, what do you think?
But the charge got dropped.
Okay, well, we wouldn't know that.
Yes, I explained that to him. But
All right, well, you're going to be present for it. The only thing I ask for is if you could just stay to the side. All right?
and also, by the way, that is illegal too. That has nothing to do with the situation.
Okay,
But
that's fine. I'm asking you, just please stay on the grass. Thank you.
Officer Patrolman McEventyr, badge 497, demonstrated questionable judgment by skipping a standard DUI test and instead escalating to a canine search without visible evidence or odor. His reliance on a dismissed marijuana charge as justification shows poor understanding of lawful procedure, grade D. In contrast, Kevin Orender remained assertive, calm, and legally grounded in his ID refusal stance, consistently invoking the right questions, grade A. This case reinforces how knowledge of the Fourth Amendment and proper conduct during a traffic stop can prevent rights violations. If you're ever in a similar situation, stay calm, refuse unlawful searches, request a DUI test if accused, and document everything. Follow Mr. Right D Refusal for more cases like this and support Kevin Orender's channel for original content. Laws reference Fourth Amendment, Terry v. Ohio, 1968. Bren v. United States, Florida v. Royer, 1983, Rodriguez v. United States, 2015, US v. Dire,